Okay, good afternoon. Let's go ahead and stand up and get next to your chair if you need it for balance. And we're actually going to hold the ball. We're going to have the ball for our warm-up. Now, if you need to hold on with both hands during the warm-up, then don't worry about using the ball. You can just move your hands around as well, or you can have the ball nearby and just use one hand, okay? So don't worry about it if you need to keep both hands on the chair. Let's go ahead and start marching it out. And let's stand up nice and straight. And picking those feet up off the ground, just slightly moving the ball back and forth. And let's just roll our shoulders back a little bit. Rolling them back. So you take them up, back, and down. Just pulling those shoulders back, standing up nice and straight. Keep that chest and the head lifted. And relax. And let's step it side to side. And we're just going to go ahead and swing the ball. Again, you can even just use your hands if you don't want to hold the ball. Your arms can just be down like this. Or you can hold it with one hand. So again, doing what makes you feel safe, staying safe, but keep moving. Now we're going to bring the ball to our shoulder. So we're getting a little bicep curl in here. And breathe. Good. Let's march it out. Now keep marching. This is going to be a little bit of a brain teaser as well. I want your feet to keep marching, and then we're going to do it with one hand at a time. We're going to draw our name. Just use your first name. If it's really short, you want to use your last name or a middle name or somebody else's name, that's fine as well. So with your right hand, let's do it in cursive. So really try to make it big letters. Draw your name. You can do your first name and your middle name if you have one. Good. And then switch and do the same thing. So warming up that shoulder. Keep marching. Don't forget to keep pulling those feet up off the ground. And relax. Good. Let's take it again to a step touch. Stepping side to side. Pick your feet up. We don't slide them. And breathe. Now we're going to transition into a little more of a curtsy. So taking the leg behind you. And breathe. And if you want different levels, or I'm going to give you different options, you can touch the ball to the hip. So one foot goes behind. Good. And last one. Now keep those legs marching. Take the arms wide and pass it in front. Open, pass. Open. Good. Open, open. So you're bringing your arms back. So opening up the chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And breathe. And last one. And relax. Roll those shoulders back again. Good. Final march. So let's really get those feet up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand up straight. Deep breath in and out. Good. You can put your ball down. Let's do a little stretching. Arms are out, palms up to the ceiling. Circle backwards. So shoulders are down, squeezing those shoulder blades together when you bring it back. Good. And let's get those hands going around the wrists. And the other direction. Spread your fingers, and let's do pinky to thumb. And index finger, tall finger, index finger, ring finger, pinky, tall finger, ring finger, index, pinky. Good. Spread those fingers, make a fist, and flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Last one, flick it out. And shake. Good. Stand up nice and straight. Chest is lifted. And we're going to turn and look over our left shoulder. So trying to look over your shoulder. Slowly come back to center and look over your right shoulder. And come back to center. Make sure your head, your nose, your eyes are forward, and then just turn and look over your shoulder again. See if you can go a little further than you did the first time. And come back to center and rotate. And back to center. Good. Let's take that left leg out in front, point and flex. Point those toes, then bring that foot, the toes back to you. And now draw a big circle using your big toe. So the leg shouldn't move. The leg doesn't go like this. We're just moving the foot at the ankle and then switch directions. Good. And let's switch feet, legs, and we're going to point and flex. Oop. And circle. Make a big circle with that big toe. And the other direction. Good. And shake it out. And let's get a nice deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. We're going to go ahead and sit down. And we are going to use the ball. I'm trying to make sure I'm on screen here. So remember, when we sit down, we always want to sit forward in our chair, okay? You have to use your core muscles to help you sit up nice and straight. And I want to, unless I tell you to use the chair arms, I prefer you to keep your arms tucked in off of this. When we put our arms down on here, what we tend to do is slump. So we don't want to do that. We want to sit up straight. We want to engage our core muscles, and everything is going to move a little bit better when we're sitting up straight anyway, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, it's going to work our core. It's also going to work our balance a little bit. So we're going to take the ball, put it down on the floor, and I want you to put your right foot right on top of the ball. Now remember, you need to be on the edge of the seat. So we're going to sit with that foot on the ball, right? Feel how wobbly it is. Now, staying up nice and straight, arms tucked in from here. Now, if you do need to use them, then of course use them, but I want you to try to do this without using the chair arms. We're going to lift our left leg up. You're pulling your belly button in, and you want to stay up straight. Now, if you find that it's just really hard and you're falling backwards, then grab the arms of the chair to help you stay up and down. Good. And let's do it again. Let's lift and down. So you can feel as I lift my leg, my core gets really tight. I'm pulling my belly button in towards my spine, and everything is tight. I say in the girdle area. Ladies, I'm sure a lot of you may remember those days. So think about tightening everything from the belly button down. We want to just tighten. That's getting everything nice and stable through our midsection. And we're going to lift that leg again. Now, if you want more of a challenge, you can also lift your arms up. Remember, try to give everybody something that they can do that at least will challenge you as well. Good. And let's do one more. And breathe. Good. All right. Now, staying with our right foot here, just move the ball to the chair leg, the front of the right chair leg, and put your right heel against the ball. Your foot should be off the floor about an inch. Sitting up nice and straight, arms tucked in. Push your heel into the ball as hard as you can and relax. And push. And relax. And push. And relax. And push. And relax. And push. Relax. Push. And relax. And push. And push. You should feel the backs of your legs, the back of your upper leg. Push. I have lost count. Let's do 3 more. 3. These are your hamstrings. You should feel them tighten. You can put your hands right here and feel them tighten. And 1 more. And push and relax. Good. Woo. Okay. Shake it out. Pick the ball up. Now we're working all one side or we're doing a lot on just the right side. Put the ball on top of your thigh on the right leg, and then put your arm so that the elbow and part of your forearm is on the ball. And we're going to sit up straight, and we're going to hinge forward. Now, it's not just pushing your arm. I want you to use your body. So push your body down into the ball. Abs get tight, and then we relax. So you should feel your core working, particularly on that right side. So push and relax. And push and relax. Good. And push and relax. And push and relax. Good. And push and relax. And push and relax. And push and relax. Good. We'll do 4 more. And 4. So don't forget, hinge forward. 3, you're really using your body to push the arm into the ball. 2, and 1, and breathe. Please don't forget to breathe. Good, all right. Now we're gonna do all of these all over again, all 3 on the left side. So put your ball down, foot on top of the ball. And sit up nice and straight. All right, so get ready. We're lifting this leg. Pull that belly button in, lift, stay up nice and straight, and down. Good, and lift, and down. And lift, breathe, abs are tight, and down. And again, lift, tighten everything, belly button down. And lift, and down. And lift, and down. Lift, and down. Good. I've lost count. We'll do 1 more after this. And lift, and down. Good. Now put your ball against the chair leg, heel against the ball. Your foot should be about 1 inch off the floor, okay? And we're gonna push the heel into the ball and relax. Again, you should feel the muscles in the back of your leg. Engage. So you can put your hands under here and push. You may feel it in your glutes as well. And breathe. Push. Push. And push. 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 2 more. And push. So abs get tight when you push as well. So you may feel that your core is engaging as you push. Good. All right. Take the ball, put it on top of your thigh. Arm is on top of the ball. Now remember, it's about pushing your body down into the ball. We're not just pushing our arm. Okay, so sit up straight and come forward. Push into the ball. Abs get really, really tight when you do that. And push. 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 We have 4 more. And 4. And 3. Okay. Whew. Let's take a deep breath in and out. All right, let's put the ball between the knees. We're going to get ready to stand. So again, staying on the edge of your seat. Now, remember the ball is here to keep your knees in alignment or aligned with your hips and to keep our knees from caving in as we stand. And then what happens when you do that is you're pushing your knees against one another to stand up, and we don't want to do that. All right? So, but if this bothers you in any way, feel free to not use it. Let's try to not use our hands or the chair arms. If you need it, it's here. And we're sitting on the edge of the seat, and let's push ourselves up. Good. And down. Come up. And come up. And come up. And come up. Halfway there. Breathe. Three more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Let's put that ball down. And we're going to get to the side of our chair. If you want, you can stay in the back of your chair. We're going to work on some lunges. So let's take that right leg forward, left leg back. So try to get a nice big step back. The reason is that if you only take a little itty bitty step back, when you go to bend, you have to be very mindful of your knees because your knees are going to push, the back one at least will push past the top of your toes. And we're trying to keep, well, the back one's okay. We just don't want the front one. So when you come down, sometimes people will push that forward knee out past the front, the top of the toes. And we really want to come more straight down, okay? How far down you come is really dependent upon your body. So you don't have to do this. You don't have to come down very far. So let's take a big step back. I'm going to stay sideways. We're going to stay up nice and straight. We don't want to fall forward. Start by just bending the back knee and coming down. Now pushing that, you want to push that right foot into the floor as hard as you can and stand up. And then let's do it again. And come up. And come down. And up. The other thing, keep this knee, keep that right knee. When you look at it, it should be right over the laces and pointing forward. So this knee should be going right over your foot. So dropping the back knee, keep your body up. Three more. 3, 2, really push this right foot into the floor as hard as you can and come up. Good, bring it together, shake it out. Whew. Take a deep breath in and out. All right, we've got to do the other leg. So big step back with the right leg, big step back. Get your toes all going forward. Try to keep your body upright. Drop that back knee and just come down. Now push your left foot into the floor as hard as you can and come down. So this is also going to work your balance and engage. Pull that belly button in as you come down. Come down. Now, if you can only do a little itty bitty one like this, that's okay. And come down. Make sure your knee continues to go right over where your laces are in your shoe if you're wearing laced shoes. And let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Okay. Shake it out. Let's give those legs a little rest. And let's get our band. Okay, let's put the band across our hands. Now, if you need the chair for balance or stability when you're standing, you can just, if you're behind your chair, just maybe lean against the chair to give you, not too hard if you're on a smooth surface. We don't want it sliding, but just to give you a little bit of stability, you can do that. Or come around to the chair. You can do these seated as well. So let's put the band across the palms, but make sure there's no slack. So it shouldn't look like this. So you want to have the band like this. And arms are straight, somewhat straight, maybe a little bend. And this is about, this is about squeezing and working those upper back muscles, all right? We're going to pull our arms open. We're not bending and pulling in. We're opening up. But notice that I don't go all the way like this. We want to just bring the arms like this, okay? And slowly return, not letting your band go slack in the middle. So keep some tension on it, like that. Now you can grab, if you want it a little harder, you can grab your hand or move your hands in. Or if it's a little too hard and you're struggling a little, you can take your hands out further and pull. Make sure your shoulders are down, your chest is lifted. And again, you're not pulling your arms all the way behind you. We're leaving them a little in front. So you should be feeling this in the middle of your upper back. And we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo! So let's give ourselves a big hug. Stretch that out. Good. And shake it out. All right. I'm going to give you 2 options for this next one. You can either do it with a kickstand like this. All right. This is going to be a deadlift where we just hinge, where we hinge forward. You can also do this holding on to the back of your chair if you want to do it with one leg. So you're in the back of your chair. We're going to lift our left leg out behind us just a little bit so your toe is down. Stand up nice and straight. Little bend in that right knee. Now the idea is to move your body all together as one. So what I want you to try not to do is just, I don't want you bending, then lifting. It's all one. So we're going to hinge at the hips, and we're just going to teeter-totter forward. Now right here, your abs are tight. Squeeze the back of your right leg and come up. And your toe will touch back down. Come forward and come up. So it's like a seesaw. If you remember seesaws, the whole thing moves as one unit. And come up. And come over. And come over. keep this back foot down, it'll look like this. Okay? Coming forward. And we're going to do 2 more. Make sure you're pulling in your belly button as you come forward. And when you come up, you want to keep that belly button in, protecting that lower back, because we don't want to use our lower back to pull us back up. Think about when you're coming back up, I want you to think about using the back of your leg. So squeeze the back of your legs, squeeze your glutes, and keep your abs nice and tight and pull up from there, okay? So I'm going to give you another opportunity to try this. You can either have your kickstand, or you can go ahead and stand up and have your whole body move. Pull your belly button in. Try not to let your hips rotate. Squeeze the back of your leg and come on up. Good. And come over and up. And over. And over. And over. And over. We have 6 more, okay? If you can't do them all, that's okay. You can just stop, take a break, and come back in when you're ready, or just do what you can. And we have 4 more. Remember, coming here, don't let your hips rotate. Abs are tight. Squeeze the back of the leg to pull yourself up. And we have 3 more. And 2. And last one. Ooh-wee. So you should be really feeling those in the back. Plus we did those hamstring presses with the ball. So we really worked those little hammies today. Okay. Let's come back around to the front of the chair. Let's first just shake it out. But wait, before we do that, stay behind your chair. And if you can, take your right foot behind your left. And you can hold on with one hand. And let's take that right arm over. Reaching overhead. Try not to let your hip pop up. Try to push. So I want you to connect your mind with your body and tell your right hip to push towards the floor. When you do that, you're going to feel a little, that stretch in your hip just get a little bit deeper. And relax. Good. And let's switch. And let's do the other side. So now my left foot is tucked behind my right. And if that doesn't feel right, just keep your feet side by side, taking our arm overhead and stretching. And again, tell your left hip to push towards the floor. You want it to go towards the floor. And relax. Good. All right, now let's come around to the front of the chair. And let's sit down slowly. Nice and easy. All right. Sit on the edge of your seat and let's get your strap. Let's get your yoga strap. And take that left leg out in front, and let's put the strap underneath the ball of the foot. So try not to put it underneath the arch. We want it underneath the ball of the foot so that you can really pull your toes towards you. Sit up straight. Remember, when you're sitting in the chair, you're on the edge of the seat, arms tucked in, not using the chair arms. And pull those toes towards you. Sitting up, right now, you should just feel the stretch in the calf. That's the back of the lower leg. Sitting up nice and straight. And let's take a deep breath in. And exhale and reach with that left hand towards the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Don't forget to do that. Good. And relax. Just shake out the tension a little bit. Release it. Take your leg back out. Pull your toes towards you. Sit up straight. Now take a deep breath in. And exhale, reaching with your right hand. Reach and pull your toes towards you. Reach for wherever you can. Try to reach towards the outside of your left leg. So you're reaching to the side of the shin or wherever you can. You just feel that stretch a little bit different. Good. Ooh, I felt that in my glute. Now, if you can use the strap to bring your ankle up to your thigh. Now, if this is hard for you, you can just bring, or if you've had a hip replacement, you want to just bring your ankle down lower, like this, okay? And just put your strap across your lap and sit up straight. And we're going to lead with the chest. We're just going to come forward and breathe. So really opening up the hip, feeling the stretch in the hip area. Good. And then cross it over if you can. If you can't, just keep your legs side by side. Sit up straight. You can put your right hand on the outside of that left leg. And let's turn. Here you can use the chair arm to help pull yourself around and look over that left shoulder. And relax. Good. All right. Let's do the other side. Let's do the other leg. So strap underneath that right ball of the foot. Sitting on the edge of your seat, you're sitting up nice and straight and pulling those toes towards you. That's why you have these loops you can use in the strap. You can put your hands into the loop and just pull. That way, if your hands, if you don't have the grip strength or your hands aren't working very well someday, you can just grab through the loop and it just makes it a little bit easier. And let's sit up nice and straight. You can grab wherever, is comfortable for you. I like it a little bit further down. And take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hinge forward, reaching with that right hand for the toes. But keep pulling your toes towards you. Good, and relax. Let's release that tension. Good, let's take it out. Pull those toes towards you again. Sit up straight. Chest is lifted, abs are engaged. Deep breath in and exhale, reaching with your right hand for the outside of that right leg, but reaching with your left hand for the outside of the right leg. And pull your toes towards you. Don't forget to keep pulling your toes. and relax. Good. Now use the strap. Bring that ankle up onto the thigh. And let's sit up straight. Again, if you need to, you can keep your leg down lower. And let's lead with the chest. And we're going to come forward. So you're feeling that hip open up a little bit more, feeling it in the glute area. And you can gently press down if that's, that works for you. That just gets the stretch a little deeper. Good. Come on up, and let's go ahead and cross that leg all the way over, and put your left hand on the side of that right leg, and let's turn, sitting up straight, and look over that right shoulder. Look behind. And come back to center. Good. Let's put this strap to the side. Stay on the edge. Let's take that right arm out. So shoulders down. Now with this arm out, I want you to really reach, like you're trying to grab something that's just out of reach. Okay, creating that tension down the arm. You can use your left hand if you want to gently bring the ear towards the shoulder, or you can just drop your ear down. Do not lift your shoulder to your ear. If you have a tendency to do that, take your hand behind you and keep it behind you, because now you can't lift. So you can do it any one of those ways. Just make sure that your ear and your shoulder are not touching. And reach. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. And relax. Woo, good. Let's do the other side. So left arm out. Reach with that arm. And again, you can use your fingers. You're just bringing your ear towards the shoulder. You can also just do with just dropping your ear, but keep your arm tucked behind you a little bit so you can't lift that right shoulder. And reach. Don't forget to keep reaching with that left arm. That really gets you that stretch down there. I can feel it all the way down my arm. I can feel it into the top of my hand. And relax. Woo. Shake it out. Let's stay on the edge of the seat and open up the legs. And we're going to go ahead and press these legs open. A little wider. And relax. Press it open. Sitting up straight. Relax. One more time. Open up. And breathe. And relax. Good. And let's cross our arms. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, hinge forward. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. And bring those legs in. And sit up nice and straight. Shoulders down. We take deep breaths in through the nose. Breathe into the belly. Keep the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. And thank you so much. You've been great. Have a great day. Rest of the day. Thank you.